How's it going, boys and girls? In the camper. I didn't record any of this. I was kind of waiting until I got to a certain point to where I could record the bathroom renovations. I didn't want to record all the cuts. Stupid. So anyway, essentially, I got rid of the entire shower, the cabinet. Everything is screwed in for the most part. Everything's solid. I do gotta get that screw out. In the process of putting this 2-inch ABS through the back of the camper and through underneath the bench on the other side. Kind of broke that piece of wood. Broke that. No big deal. So essentially, I didn't want to record anything until I had pretty much everything for the build, and I still don't. 3 things I'm missing. The valve for the toilet, $16 for 2 valves at Home Depot, $30 for 1 valve, or sorry, $16 for 2 valves on Amazon, $30 for 1 valve at Home Depot. Amazon it is. They won't deliver until next week, which I don't have overnight delivery. Number 2 is the PEX tool, the crimper that I need for the new water line that will go from this one here. I'll disconnect that. That's going to go all the way to the toilet. I already have the line and everything. I bought the line this morning. Oh yeah, and the access door. I'm going to put an access door right about here. Just to have access to the hot and cold. I do have a new faucet that's going to screw here from the top, and we'll have the shower coming up. Amazon again. I looked at Home Depot this morning. There's nothing like that here. So essentially, I didn't want to do anything until I had all of these pieces, my drain, my P-trap, and all of that. Nothing's glued together. It's just pressed in right now just to see what my height essentially is going to be. So the drain used to be here, down there. That's where I'm going to be standing most of the time. Like, obviously, that's where I'll be standing to shower. So I want my drain to be here. So I'm going to relocate the drain to this area here, which works out because the drain's right there. It's kind of perfect middle there too, but not quite. It has to move like an inch over, which kind of sucks because the pipe's right there. If it was an inch over, and I don't have that much play in it. There's another piece that comes here. Actually, that's the piece that comes here, actually. Yeah. Yeah, that's the screw that I ripped out. So that piece comes here. Just gonna sit it there just for now so you guys can sort of kind of see. Originally the bulkhead went all the way to the back, and then I figured I don't need that, and if I don't put the bulkhead all the way to the back, I'm gaining fucking 6.5 inches because my bulkhead's 6 inches out. So that's 6 inches more than I can shower in. For the actual floor, this will go in between the two. I've got 2 little guys there that come up like this, which I was in the process of doing, but I was in the process of doing that prior to doing the pipe, and I'm gonna get to the pipe in just a second. You'll understand why that's there. And then these ones will be my floor. They'll go all the way across like that, all the way across, sit on these guys, which will have little legs underneath all the way across. I'll put one in the middle as well, wherever the drain's gonna end up. If I put the drain right here, well, it's gonna start from here all the way to the end, which is where I'm gonna be standing, so I want the most kind of strength there. And yeah, I just needed my, oh yeah, and the plywood. The plywood's outside, and I was gonna say in the back of the truck, but it's not in the back of the truck anymore. Yeah, so essentially there's the new shower screwed in, solid, unlike the old one, which wasn't even screwed into the floor. Not even screwed, well yeah, it was screwed to the wall, but it was glued. I also did pick up some PL Premium, put a bead of that around the perimeter when I'm done, just a little bit of extra. I don't think those screws stick out the siding on the side, but I should probably go have a look at that now. Let's go look at that right now, just in case there's a freaking screw that sticks out. There's lots of shit here. It's all mine. No, there's no screw here. Oh yeah, there is. Right there. Yeah, there's a screw sticking out right there. Fuck. Okay, that's gonna have to be sealed. It's got silicone, that's fine.
So I bought this drain. Top's removable. Just can't see fuck all. I bought this drain. Top's removable. Got a little catch screen in there. Pretty nifty actually. Nice and square. That's gonna be the edge of my plywood. It's gonna be just 1/8 of an inch lower than the tiles, which is what you want. So this is everything that I need, except having it connected to the drain. Hoping you guys can see. So
so many tools in the way. I don't need you right now. I don't need you right now. I don't need you anymore. So essentially, it's got to go here. Eight and an 8, really. That would be center. Green has 4x4. 4x4, so 2-inch each. That's where my drain would go. You guys can see it's center. It's center there. Drain goes there. And see how close the line is. So just to say we're missing it. Here, don't call this. There you have it, boys and girls. Plumbing 101. Center enough for me, man. I'm okay with that. I can move it like this too. Oh yeah. These are always super easy to open. Try not to get too much of that on your fingers because it is fucking sticky. And if you've never done plumbing, be nice and quick because that's gonna dry real fucking quick. Look at that. Look how perfect that is. Love it. Such a perfect fucking fit. Can't even tell there's a sleeve in there. Ah. I'm not a pro at plumbing by any means. Done it once or twice. this is the important one here. You gotta make sure it's angled in the right position before it sets. Well, there you go, boys and girls. There's the plumbing done for the P-trap and the drain for the shower. But this is fully adjustable and also has threads, so I can pretty much adjust it at a different height if I wanted to. I kind of don't like the fact that it's just, I don't know if you guys can see, it's just a little O-ring in there. But it was between this or a round one that had the actual plate in the floor, but that wasn't going to work for me because it's, again, a camper and not a house. There you have it, boys, girls. That's going to be the floor of my shower. Base of the shower is done, or sorry, the base of the shower. The plumbing for the shower is done. Nothing's screwed into here. Everything else is screwed in. The bulkhead is super secure and screwed in. I screwed it in the wall. Screw made it outside the camper. We're gonna have to patch that hole up. This entire piece in the back is also glued to the back panel. There's a bead of PL Premium all the way around there. So the bulkhead is 100% done and secured. There's none left to do to this except just put plywood over top of it. Oh. Alright guys, camera died. Number 2, beer fund. The guys want to supply to the beer fund. Donations are always accepted. We're going to do a lot of that once we do the trip with the camper. Beer donations. This one here is a little bit tight. Which again, there's nothing wrong with that. I can't see what I'm doing there. Okay, so essentially, this is what I wanted floor-wise. This long piece here will all get screwed into all those little guys going all the way across the bottom. These longer ones, which is covered with PL Premium, sit like that over top of it, which 22 inches is a little bit longer than that, but it doesn't matter, that's inside the bulkhead. Are you going down on an angle? I believe you are. because you're not screwed on to nothing. I believe you're going down on an angle. Let's find out. Am I gone too deep? Oh yeah, fuck yeah, motherfucker. Okay, you're not even screwed at all. Let's go do that. Oh, fuck me. Oh man, my knees. My knees. Yeah, I'm gonna take this one here. We don't need this piece of wood in here anymore. What's the battery looking like on this? 2 bars? See how far we can go with that. I'm gonna take this one. And this one. And you know what? Maybe this one too. Trixie, stop, stop, stop. Trixie, Trixie. Fine. I'll come see Trixie. Trixie. It's the second time today. It's the second time today, Trixie. I'm recording, but I'll edit you out. I said I'm recording, but I'll edit you out. Trixie. Come! Chief? What's going on, big guy? What's going on, big guy? This is what we have, boys and girls. There's your shower. There's the shower drain, which again I can remove. Boop. Everything is plumbed in, everything is glued. That sits right on there. The plywood that I got is 3/8. Even if the plywood goes past the little mark that I have here on the drain for the tiles, I can lift and adjust this as I please. Everything is screwed in. Oh dude, it's so freaking solid compared to what the old one was. I put in these little crossers right there just to support the weight of this one. Everything's screwed in the floor. It's screwed in the wall. That entire back part is screwed in the wall and the frame, and it is also glued to the panel. The only thing that I can do right now is I'm gonna move this little guy out here. Right down there, we'll move that there because you can see nothing's screwed. This is gonna be like, there's no way this is ever going to fall apart. Like you can have 2 people showering in this at the same time, and even these crossers will never break. And then I'm gonna run the water line. This is not screwed in. That little guy is not screwed in. The rest are all screwed in though. So I do have 25 feet of regular PEX. I only needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish feet, but it's sold in lengths of I think 6 feet was a length, 10 feet was a length, 25, 50, and then so on. I was gonna buy the 10 footer, and the 10 footer was $9 and something cents, which essentially $10 for 10 feet or $12 for 25 feet. Not knowing if I'll ever use this ever again, it was the smart thing to do to buy 25 feet. I do have one 1/2 inch to 1/2 inch coupler, which we're not technically going to use. Like I'll shove it in here just to say it's holding on to the other line, but I need to put the crimpers on there. That's an Amazon order. So first things first, let me get tools out of here. I also need to take a picture for Discord. If you're not part of Discord yet, links down below in the description. Beer. Never heard that one before. It needs to go. Don't knock the camera off. Don't knock me off either. God damn. Okay. And then underneath that, right? Yes. Okay, boys, girls. Like I'm 200 pounds easy. It does creak a bit, but once I have the plywood on there, it's not going to creak anymore. Everything's going to be solid. Really like the drain. I'm very happy I went for that one. Like I said, there's a screen inside, you just pull it out. It's pretty cool. I'm essentially ready for plywood. It's plywood all the way around. Face is going to be plywooded. Base of the shower is going to be plywooded. This face will be plywood. Well, everything that you see at 2x2, it's going to have plywood. Except for like just this perimeter. Like there's no reason to me putting an 1.25 inch layer of plywood all the way around. I can just glue the tiles straight to that. I do have the plywood outside. Kind of don't want to cut it anymore. Kind of just tired. I've been at this for like, oh fuck, 4 hours now. 4 hours I've been in here working away. Amazing progress today. Amazing progress. Yeah. And I have to plug that 2-inch ABS that I ran across. I have to plug that before I call it quits, before I go in the house. Just so no critters get in here. It's winter, right? Mice are gonna want to hunker down. And I did put silicone all the way around it. In the spring I'll put silicone on the outside part of it because it's just gonna freeze now anyway. Yeah, so I'll record back once I do the plywood, and I'm not sure if I'll do the tiles at the same time as the plywood, but most likely not. I'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go buy some screws and I'll just finish all that off on my own. And once I get the plywood ready, I'll be back with you guys. There's going to be an access door here for the valves. It's on Amazon. Can't get that here locally.